Hey, good morning, friends. Mark Holmes here with my son, Michael Anthony Fitness. And as always, thank you guys for watching, commenting, and subscribing to the JoJo Sports Report. Guys, we've been hearing about Anthony Hitchens looking like he was going to be going to the Colts. Well, here's the crazy thing about free agent frenzy. Sorry about the sun shining through the back window here. Just when you least expect stuff to happen, stuff happens. And it turns out the Kansas City Chiefs are going to be signing Hitchens to a deal worth about $9 million a year. Let me say that again. The Kansas City Chiefs are looking like they're going to be signing Anthony Hitchens for $9 million a year. Woo! I mean, that's more money, more money, more money. And we're seeing a whole lot of love being shown to some players right now. Andrew Norwell, formerly with the Panthers, is going to be signing with the Jacksonville Jaguars. Get this, for $66 million on a 5-year deal with $30 million guaranteed. Damn. Don't pay attention to the 66 part. Pay attention to the $30 million guaranteed, because in the end, that is the important number, because teams will restructure, teams will cut you and everything else. It's that guaranteed money. But $30 million guaranteed for a guard, that means Zach Martin, his deal will definitely be beating that one. Now, you know, again, you can backload those contracts so it's not so bad early on. We did that with Tyron Smith. Tyron Smith's first year, when we signed him to that $97 million contract, the first year's hit was only about $5 million. The reason why he's up to 17 now is it was backloaded, and they've restructured him several times to get some cash to pay other guys. So, you know, that's where you're looking at those numbers. Don't pay attention to the end number. Pay attention to the guaranteed money, which is spread out through the life of the contract. But still, wow. Sammy Watkins, he signed another big deal. So right now, the free agent frenzy is in full effect. Now, it looks like Case Keenum is going to the Denver Broncos. And I still am mystified on that one with Minnesota, because, you know, my philosophy is the team is bigger than one guy. Now, you got to have a good quarterback, without a doubt. But you got to have guys to go around. Having a good quarterback and nobody to support him doesn't work. And if you end up spending a boatload of money just on a quarterback, you don't necessarily have the money to fill in. That's one of the advantages the Cowboys have for a little bit of time left and the clock is ticking, is they're not paying a boatload of money to Dak Prescott. If we had Tony Romo still in the fold right now, basically we'd have to gut the team. But because we're only paying him $600,000, that leaves us money to try and build the rest of the roster. But we still have all those other big contracts. But Case Keenum had a damn good season. Now, he's got a ceiling that's only so high, but you're gambling on Kirk Cousins, a guy who's been with the Redskins, so he's got that stank on him. We know the Redskins always have a stank. But you're banking on a guy who's had a career record of 23 and 22. And as Tony Romo always had the Tony O nose, Kirk Cousins has a lot of those. He's got a lot of great numbers. Don't get me wrong. He's got some fantastic numbers, but there's been some picks late in the game that just kind of get you to shake your head. And I think that's one of the reasons why the Redskins kind of said, do we really want to sink $25, $30 million on him? Because I'm not sure he's going to lead them to the promised land. Now, again, I can be completely wrong. It may end up being the greatest move ever, and maybe a change of scenery and getting away from that stank in Washington. Maybe that is the thing, because, you know, Brad Johnson, he left Washington and went to Tampa Bay. Boom, he got a ring. So you never know. But expect today to be a busy, busy day. You're going to see some crazy numbers. But Anthony Hitchens is going to be a Kansas City Chief getting $9 million a year. Ooh. If he got $9 million, imagine what DeMario's going to get. Yeah. We'll see. I'm hoping, last thought here, I'm hoping that with it being so quiet from the start, that they're contemplating a big move that'll help solidify the team. You see, Michael Anthony says, no, that's not the case.
This is not going to happen.
Well,
the biggest thing is Des Bryant's going to get cut. but I think he's going to stay, and they're going to do the same thing they've been doing every year.
You think he's going to get cut, but stay? Wait.
No. I think he's going to get cut, but the reality is he's going to stay, and they're going to do the same thing they do every year: build through the draft.
Yeah, well, building through the draft is good.
Yeah, but it's going to be the same thing.
Still need a couple of pieces.
They're not going to pick up anybody big.
Yeah. Well, like I said, don't ruin my dreams, son. Son, don't ruin my dreams. Next thing you're gonna do is gonna tell me there's no Santa Claus.
It's all to interpretation.
Freaking dream killer. I'm Mark Holmes. Joe Boo, well, he's man in the man cave at home, and Michael Anthony Fitness, and we're on to our day job. We'll see you guys soon.